So bad news. I spent all morning recording, and then shit hit the fan and I deleted everything that I had recorded, so I can't rewind that. That's fine. But where I am, what I did, we got Sten's sword. We got it from Dwin because for some reason he bought it off of that Farron guy, whatever. What else did I do? I did Ostagar. I went inside of Ostagar's building and defeated that. There was a lot of spiders. Scared the shit out of me. Aside from that though, I'm so happy that Sten got his sword back. That poor guy. I guess he's not very poor. I mean, he slaughtered a family, but, you know. You can't help feel bad for somebody to lose something sentimental. Like my video. That was sentimental. And I fucked that up. That's okay. You live and you learn. Today's just been one of those days. What can I do here? Why are there exclamations? Ugh. Sten, you're so slow. Okay, it's
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Champions of the just. Okay. What about you? Oh, I got one of those,
The irregulars thank you.
one of those dudes that needed to be dealt with from, like, deserting and, you know, all that jazz. I don't know what his name was. Taiwan or something? Tyrion? No. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to the party camp. And then I'm going to go to Orzammar. Ugh, I keep getting stuck on staircases too. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's go this way. Zip. Zippity doo. And we're gonna go... Can I go this way? Aha, world map. Yes. Take me to the camp. I do not want Sten in my party. Maybe I should talk to him again though, huh?
I have been mistaken.
What do you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
Damn straight. Thank you.
You are welcome. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
Yeah, I hope we won't see you then too.
There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on. As you wish.
Let's go. You sentimental Sally.
What is your wish, Kadan?
Kadan. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Did I already ask this? Do you find Frelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Oh, I did, probably.
Very well.
Okay.
Speak then.
Is there anything else?
Then I suggest we move on.
Okay, let's go.
As you wish.
So I don't think that there was anything else. Oh, Alistair gave me the rose. That was incredibly awkward. And I told him that I wasn't interested because, you know, me and Zav, we kind of have, like, this thing going. So, don't want to squash that.
Of course.
Such
as they are.
More. Tell me more, tell me more. Oh, we burned Kaelin. Remember that. Oh, a little sad moment. Well, we need to rebuild the order, sure.
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
Okay, where are the nearest ones?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Is there headquarters somewhere?
Here in
These are good
Ferelden, there's our
questions.
compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here, but I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Okay. What happens now that there's just the two of us?
I imagine that eventually
the
the Grey
two of
Wardens
us.
outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them.
Everyone looks so bored.
Maybe they won't send anyone. We could
Look
try
at
to
his
contact
fucking
them.
hand.
But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
It's up to us. What would happen if we just left them? What would happen?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden? I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere.
Alright, I have no more
About
questions.
the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Yes?
Never mind. That's it, right? That's all. And then let's talk to Liliana. It's been a while.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
There you are. Oh, nothing new. Okay, and then Zev.
What is your desire?
Yeah, do you have any questions I could?
Very well, but I consider this pillow talk.
Is there anything else you could tell me?
Again, well now, what might interest you, I wonder? Shall I describe the stages involved with Lanthrax poisoning? I watched a man go through all 7 once.
All 7? Yeah, not that.
Ah, you should see the look you have. I jest, of course. Let's see. How about the largest battle I ever took
You're so
part in?
funny.
That would have been the slaughter of Prince Osrin. Did you hear of that down in these parts?
No. You killed a prince?
Me? Not personally, but I did take part in the attack. Prince Osrin was 4th in line to the throne, you see. He started off as 11th, but worked his way up the old-fashioned method by inheriting control of an entire Crocel from his grandfather. After assassinating his way through the royal family, the king hired 3 other cells to take down Prince Osrin once and for all. I was in one of those cells.
Oh. Is this sort of thing common?
Antivan royalty is very much bound up in the Crows. You wouldn't want it run by a bunch of commoners, after all, would you? And this means they get involved in politics quite often. This particular fight nearly bankrupted the nation, I understand. It almost ended up putting a Crow on the throne, a commoner. But that's a whole different story. I played a very small part.
Oh. What'd you do?
My part in the entire battle was taken up trying to reach Princess Verina, who had thrown in with her brother. I killed about 11 of her guards personally before I got knocked out of a window.
Out of a
I
window?
landed in the river and nearly drowned. I was fished out by some urchins who robbed me blind. Made off with my boots, too. At least they didn't cut my throat. And that was my part in history.
Oh. Oh. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, you're lucky indeed.
It's true. I live a charmed life. One of the prostitutes that raised me was a fortune teller. Said I wouldn't die young. She was rather startled by that. But there you go. Tale told. let's be off before I tell more embarrassing stories, huh?
Oh. Okay. Well, at least he approves. Okay. Let's just save the camp. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go to Orzammar. I'm gonna take
Indeed.
him. Sorry. Morgan. Her, I'm gonna take Zephyrin, and I'm gonna take Alistair.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go there, or yeah, so can I go there? I'll go here. I said I was gonna go to Orzammar, so we're going to fucking Orzammar. We're gonna go to Orzammar. I'll take her in.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old
I
Tegra
do.
can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Dwarven maid. Okay, let's see. What do you have that I could use? What do you have that I could take? Oh, what is this? Alaza? I get rid of that, right? Hold up. Okay, Zebran. Could I put you in? Oh, you already have it. Oh, wait. The fatigue is way higher, though. Would that tire him out? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then... I really want to save those other ones for when... If I'm being honest. What is this? Oh, only Sten? Girl. Okay. What is this? Aha! There we go. Alright, that kind of helps. So I'm gonna get rid of this mace, because nobody's gonna frickin' use it.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegra can give you a discount.
Oh, yeah.
Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's get rid. What did I say I was getting rid of? That? Yeah. And then, I don't really have a need for these bolts. I don't think. You know, I don't think I'm gonna use these shields. Does Ogren use it? Oh god. I don't want to sell it to him. I'd rather sell it to Ogren. Sorry, Bodan. So that way if I
Oh,
need
right.
to like buy it back for whatever reason. Which I doubt. I doubt that. Sincerely. Alright, so I already did the death route here. This is where I had those thugs that tried to beat me up and I kicked their ass. I died once. I'm gonna be really honest with you. But, you see their bones? I am the winner. Me. Not them. Okay, here we go. Across the bridge. And through the woods to Orzammar doors we go.
Should go out to the dwarves. They're
Oh.
safe from all these darkspawn, I bet.
talk to you again?
Living underground, that's the way to...
I've told you what I know. If you'll excuse me, I've had quite enough stress over this.
Okay, I'd like to see your wares though.
Oh, certainly.
Cool. That's gonna be my go-to. I've had enough of this. Hold on. What's this? Those are good though. Alright. Focus. Focus. What am I doing? I need toxin extract, don't I? I only have 3. I'll buy. How many do I need? 6? 10. I need 10, right? Don't I need 10? What? He's so needy. He's so needy. Okay. Can you get comfy? He's like, nope. I can get some arrows of filth. That sounds appealing. Okay, let's get rid of these because I'm never gonna use them. Ah! He's on my headphones. He's on my headphones. Ah! No. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so then I could just buy the arrows of filth. Oh yeah. And then throwback harness. What is this? Okay. What is this? Oh. I'll just
let you in.
That's enough.
Be out of luck at their door.
I don't need mine.
Your app.
Really don't.
Greedy dwarves.
Are you comfy? Can I scoot forward? Okay. Oh, he's licking my room. He's doing it. Today's the day.
all of Ferelden with your action. King Loghain will not.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have important business.
None more important than mine.
Okay, calm down.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
Okay. I have an urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Nope.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
A blight is coming. A blight!
Wait, who are you to speak for Ferelden? You're no messenger to Loghain, that's for certain.
Damn straight I'm
Thank
not.
the ancestors.
I'm a Grey Warden, bitch.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it.
Oh yeah.
Grey Warden, you may pass.
I got the
You're
seal.
letting in a traitor? And a foreigner?
Oh yeah.
In the name
Get
of
mad.
King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
I'm a stain. Run to your false king.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
I love how the guy in the armor
You are
is just
free
like,
to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Cool. King Endrin Idukan. Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as political technicality. Endrin of House Audican traces his ancestry back to the Paragon Audican, the greatest warrior of Orzammar's history, who beat back the Darkspawn hordes in the First Blight. The second son of King... They're just trying to make my life hard. Ansgar Audican. He became the heir after his elder brother died in Proving. The most respected king for generations, he restored contact with Kalsharok, the only other remaining city of the once vast Dwarven Empire, which had been lost during the First Blight. Okay. Nothing else. 2. Can I talk to you?
Fair journeys, Warden.
How do you know, Warren? I just got here.
Those statues are dwarven paragons, if I remember right. The best of their ancestors.
If only you had come at a less troubled time.
Alright, well, I'm here now. Young girl.
May the ancestors protect Branka, wherever she is.
Paragon Bronco. The Paragons. As I studied among the dwarves, I became aware that their social system was as rigid as the stone that surrounded them. From the lowest servant to the king of Orzammar, each dwarf has a caste, rigid social standing, which dictates what he or she may do and how he may do it. What fascinated me then was that the dwarves, stubborn and proud as they may be, have built in a way for even the lowliest dwarf to bypass the caste system and reach prominence. Any dwarf who has made an achievement of significance can be named paragon, elevating that dwarf above all others. To become a paragon is to be recognized as essentially a living ancestor. Your words are considered ineffable, and the dwarves liken you on to a god. Your family, those you choose to ascend with you, become the founders of the new line of nobility. Indeed, every existing noble house among the dwarves traces its line back to a founding paragon. It's a rare thing, however. In my visit, I learned that only one paragon has been elected in generations, the Smith Branca, exalted for her discovery of smokeless coal. That's a pretty cool invention, though. I met Paragon Branca only once during my stay, and I consider it an odd occasion indeed. Surrounded by those of her house, this ill-tempered woman was draped in the finest clothing and jewelry, and was obviously revered even among the highest nobles, perhaps above even the king. Yet she seemed to enjoy none of it. The burden of being a living legend is great, it appears. Statues of the Paragons are found throughout Orzammar, though nowhere so prominently than in the Hall of Heroes, through which one passes on entering from the surface. It's a breathtaking sight to behold, great works of stone all seeming to hold up the ceiling above. It's meant to impress upon visitors to Orzammar of all who have gone through before, I think. It's meant to remind the dwarves going to the surface and thus abandoning their brethren forever of all that they're leaving behind. Oh, of course his brother, Jenna TV. Okay, what about... nope, can't go over there. Can't go that way. Nope, okay, alright. Here we go. What about this card?
Atrust Vala, Warden.
Hello. An explanation of the Paragons. Okay, what about you? Paragon Orton. Okay, what about you?
Bread. Please, sir, just a bit of bread.
I don't have any bread. I have gold.
Yes.
Okay. So, none of these things I can put.
Show respect, Surfacer.
Oh, hi!
You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they are quite grand.
Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension.
Perhaps I could help.
Perhaps I don't want you to. A
How
surfacer
dare
should
you.
not see us in this kind of disarray. Goodbye, Warden. I hope you're not needed.
Well, you're a little bit rude. Okay, here we go.
So, if the legend of your mother is true, Morrigan, does that mean that the legends of her many daughters are as well?
To be honest, I have no idea. I've never met any sister of mine, nor has my mother spoken of any.
But it could be true, yes? If you exist, there could have been others like you.
Long ago, perhaps. Why?
We have legends of witches in Antiva. One that tells of a witch of the wild, traveled far from her home to settle in the Tellery swamps.
And? You thought I might know this woman?
If one legend can be true, why not another? Who knows how many Morrigans are scattered about Thedas,
It's not something I'd like to contemplate.
Oh? You do not appreciate a little competition from a half-sister or two?
Silence, elf. It is none of your concern.
Silence. A commission report on Dwarven propriety. The key to the city. While your concerns have merit, the Assembly has made itself clear. Space within the Tig is at a premium, but the intended function of the hall merits the additional resources committed. The statues of the Paragons must be the core of the Hall of Heroes. There's no other placement that so benefits Dwarven interests. It's the first glimpse that surface ambassadors have of Orzammar, an introduction not just to our living ancestors, but also to the stone from which we were born. That's a lot, okay? They must see it shaped before they can understand the complexity of its raw form. The hall must also serve a second purpose as a last sight for departing brethren. Those who choose to leave must do so with the heavy gaze of their ancestor at their backs. It's a reminder of duty and consequence. We will promote all manner of trade, but also reinforce those who leave for too long will return as strangers to the stone. Okie dokie. In we go. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. Show me that ass, Severin. My boy.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
That didn't go well. That was a really bad way to deal with that. Holy shit. Oh, his axe like straight up vertical. Alright.
Idiots. I won't have fighting in the cup.
Alright, Lord Purell Harrowmont. No one is born with the rights to the throne. The sitting king may recommend a successor, but the assembly ultimately decides who will rule. House Harrowmont is one of the oldest noble houses, as old as Orzammar itself. Endrin's most trusted advisor, Harrowmont, is well known for being an able administrator and the author of the many compromises in the ever-wearing assembly.
Especially in front of outsiders.
I don't want to move, I want to eavesdrop first. Hold on. You done? Alright, here we go. Oh wait, what's this? A signpost. Okay. Hi. Captain.
Vieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Okay, calm down. Okay, the blade's coming. I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want.
Yes.
Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like they're the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Is that the guy that is Vartag? The guy that, like, slice and dice the one dude? Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
Oh, the proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. The true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
The audacity. Alright.
Yes, you should.
You're a pleasant fellow, aren't you? Jesus. Why the attitude, my dude? Oh, the city of Orzammar. Codex, baby. Okay. The doors are lauded for their craftsmanship, and the city of Orzammar is one of the finest works. Orzammar lies at the heart of the Frostback Mountains, deep underground. The city arcs outward from the royal palace, which is built around a natural lava vent, continually fountaining liquid rock which both lights and heats the entire cavern. The topmost tier of Orzammar is home to the noble caste, with their palaces fanning out in both directions from the court of the king as well as the Shaperate, which serves as a respiratory for dwarven knowledge. The lower tier is the commons, where merchant castes hold sway, and where the finest works of Orzammar's craftsmen are for sale. In the center of the river of lava, connected to the commons by a causeway, are the proving grounds, a sacred arena where dwarves, by ancient tradition, settled their disputes. On one side of the fiery river are the ruins of old dwarven palaces, fallen into disrepair, which the locals call Dust Town, now home to the city's castles. On the other side of the river are the deep roads, which once joined the sprawling dwarven empire together, but now, after centuries of darkspawn incursions, are largely sealed off. Nearly all knowledge of this network of underground passages has been lost, even to its builders. The more you know. Hi?
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to.
The
This would
blatant
never
murder.
have happened when Endrin was alive.
Yeah. This Balin, is that his King Engin's son?
Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
Oh, look at that lava in the background. With like those 3 little cups over it. How cute. Okay. Is Shermer qualified?
He is a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less.
Okay. How did he die?
He died in bed after his eldest son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it. I cannot blame him for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself.
He could have. Did you know King Endrin?
Only as a potential match for one of his sons. He was a good king, stern and fair and just.
Why such hate for Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
Who are you, though?
I am Narav Helmi, 3rd daughter of the 2nd matron of House Helmi. And you, stranger? What brings you to Orzammar at such a time?
I am Evie Peasy, a Grey Warden, and I'm seeking aid.
A Grey Warden?
Yes.
That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What kind of aid do you mean?
Who has... I have a treaty.
A blight?
I have a treaty.
Now?
I have a scroll.
But our warriors are killing each other in the streets.
Okay.
I'm sorry, stranger. I fear there will be no aid for you in Orzammar. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, I suggest you talk with his trusted advisor, Dulin Ferender. He might be able to get you an audience.
I'll try. Thank you. What a sweetie pie. Alright, Figures imports. Can you get it? Nope, key required. Alright. Oh, the bus? This is towards the deep roads, right? Okay. Let's talk to this guy. Nag Wrangler.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. Now I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
Yeah, some long-ass eyelashes. Yeah, they're not dangerous. Alright, if I see any else on them, your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Cool. I'll find them. He's gonna kill them. And he's gonna use them for meat or something. That's so mean. Why am I helping him? Why? There's no treasure. There's nothing back here. It's a sham. Fuck.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Dagna! I love her, she's so sweet. Let's talk to Garen first.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's Luxury Goods Shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Huh? One of what? Like the staff? Are you okay?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Yeah, aren't they immune to lyrium?
Of course we are. Weak surfacers like you touch the raw ore, and you'll bleed from your eyeballs in hours.
Cute.
Weird seeing how big you are. Even surface dwarves lose it. Us down here, though, we should be able to handle it just fine. Only not too much and not every day, and not breathing the dust and not direct in the blood. Ancestors' own bad luck.
It's a lot of guidelines. So working with Lyrium made you crazy. I feel like that's a little bit rude.
Not crazy, just a little forgetful. Don't worry, I'm fine when I work. Just look at my wares. I have the best blades here. Enchanted to hold fire, ice, anything you want to put in it.
Fire and ice, baby. Okay, let me see.
Right, best in the trade, you know.
Why not?
I work the ore myself.
I work the ore myself. Damn straight, son. Okay, what do you have? Oh, a life giver. Oh, yeah. What is that? Oh, yeah. Oh. 87? Fuck. That's a lot of money. Should I buy that ring? Should I do it? Alright. We'll get rid of that one. Okay. 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 Oof. A manuscript. I'll buy that. I know we're going like that. Okay. Okay. So, I have this. Mirror. Let's give her a mirror. Where? Oh, give her a mirror.
What have you there? A mirror?
A mirror?
You could not know it, but I possessed something very similar long ago. I stole such a mirror from a village, and Flemeth was enraged at my carelessness. She destroyed it, much to my dismay. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
Oh, it's a gift.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift.
She's so pretty.
Not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful. Truly.
Ha! Code accepted. Ah, right. Witch of the Wilds, which idle fancies, those legends. Having no minds of your own. Okay. She says little, doesn't deny being a witch. I think I already talked about that. Her mother claims to be Flemeth. We already talked about that. And then Morgan's critical eye is not reserved solely for others. Knowing or not, she has a simple fondness for jewelry and is very particular about her appearance. And then Balin. This is a time for action, not cultured debate. Third of King Eldrin's children, Balin always has been considered the last and least of his family. Not the heir, nor the favorite, and not as accomplished as either sibling. Balin's most notable trait was his ability to stay out of trouble. Well, he's fucking that up. Killing people in the middle of everything, you know? Alright, let's start with Dagna.
You look like you're not from around here.
Yeah, you can say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Yeah. The Circle of Midway?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
You want to leave Orzammar?
I want to go to the Circle to study.
I assure you that desire will depart the moment you arrive.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it.
Yeah.
It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll bring them your request.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Well, we love her enthusiasm. Okay, well. Cool. So I get to look for some nugs. This is towards Deep Roads, yeah? The other side is
the Deep Roads are home to the Darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during a blight.
I don't know if that's true. Oh, a nug! You wrangle the nug into a box, ready for delivery to Bormore. What about the runestone? The Shaper's Lake. Okay. Orzammar has carved a legacy from the stone, but history is more than the comings and goings that fill the streets. These caverns are old cuts and well-traveled. The true will of the stone is revealed far from the halls of politics and commerce. The Shaper must step away from the familiar and seek out revelations from the frontier or buried secrets from paths abandoned. The Shaper must first walk away if he is to return. Should I talk to the commander? I don't want to do that yet. We're gonna go... I'm gonna save. I'm gonna call it a night because I'm tired and I recorded, like I said, for like 3 hours earlier and then I friggin' lost everything, so I'm a little upset about that, but that's fine. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. I know it's short, but better than nothing. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Bye.